everybody, welcome to my Shabby Craft Studio. I am very happy that you are here, and I am doing a video flip through of this journal that I made. It's called Hydrangeas in the Rain, and someone is already interested in this, but if she does not like it and does not want to purchase it, it will be going up for sale on my Etsy shop later today. Today is September 26th, 2019. And I am very happy that you're here. I hope you'll pull up a cup of tea or whatever you're drinking at the moment and join me for a quick video flip through. This cover is made from file folder, so it is stiff, but it will soften up over time with use. I have used several different fabrics on this, and I have sewn this butterfly down. And I did a sort of a decoupage. The spine has 3 signatures that are sewn in, and it is almost 3 inches thick. It's about 2 3/4 inches thick. This is the beautiful fabric that I found to go on the cover. I have to say that I really struggled making this cover yesterday, but in the end, I loved the way it came out. So let's do a flip through. It has a tie closure made with more of the fabric, which I've installed with the eyelets. These are 3/16 inch eyelets. If you don't like the tie, it's very easily removed. The inside covers have pockets in them because I flipped the file folder up, and I've sewn around the whole cover with black thread because I feel like the black really set off the pretty pastel colors of this. There are 3 signatures, and they are covered in paper from a paper pad for hydrangeas. The theme was hydrangeas, and I've just sewed over the paper because it just needed to be toned down a little bit. It's very bright paper, and there are 156 pages in here. That is counting the front and back of every page, and that's total, and it's not including the covers. The covers are very sturdy cardstock, and the paper pad had, all the paper had white background, so I gessoed and stenciled on it to tone it down a little bit. These are the seed packets that a lot of people got from Target in the spring when they came out, and I just simply decoupaged them and made a little pocket to tuck them into. And the pockets are made from a decoupaged mixed media type of cardstock that I did based on, I need to give credit to Andrea Allen at Artie Mays and also G. Kerr, who both did excellent videos on decoupaging, using gesso, and mixed media type designs, because this is where I got this from, and I've had a lot of fun doing it. This little pocket here is made from a glassine bag, and when I started tea dyeing, I didn't know that the bags would glue themselves shut. So you can't get into the top of the bag, but you can make beautiful decoupaged pockets. This is a card I made. I can't remember if I've done this video 3 times. I did use, I bought a kit from Medieval Mirage, which has a ton of pages in it, but this page has some beautiful hydrangeas on it, and that's the main reason I bought this kit, but I know I'm going to use all the other pages in it because she did beautiful work. So I've used this page several times in several formats. I've shrunk it, I've decoupaged it on, but the other pages that you see are going to be my own design. So, for example, I pulled this off of either Public Domain or Graphics Fairy, and I put it on a scanned sheet of my tea-dyed paper. This is a flip that I've seen Gail Agostinelli, Rachel from Roxy Creations do, but both of them did it, but Rachel Gail got it from Rachel. Rachel got it from Shabby Dabby Doodah, Tina over at Shabby Dabby Doodah. So it's a really fun flip out, and I've done it 3 different ways in this journal. And this is some of my digital paper that I sewed and glued onto a piece of cardstock. So that's a nice tuck. There's plenty of room to put other things in that tuck. And that journal card has lots of journaling space, as does the actual paper itself. So that's a real fun flip. And this is just a piece of the fabric that I made a ruffle out of. Doily. This is another one of my digital designs. And I backed it with, what I've done is I took a scan of my tea-dyed paper. I put it into word processing. I went into word processing. I did lines, and then I printed it out onto the tea-stained paper, and then I scanned that and made it a JPEG. So there's a lot of work that went into this journal. These are altered paper clips with a fun little ribbon on the top that matches the colors, and then decoupaged onto cardstock, on which I glued some of my scanned eco-dyed paper from last year. So there's a lot of my tea staining in here. There's a lot of my scanning in here. And I love the way this tea stained paper is coming out. This is another part of the digital design I did. Edith Holden page. And these are little tucks that you can tuck things into. Eco-dyed page. The back, the other side of that, the other half of that digital page I did. And that's tracing paper, some more paper. And this is a pocket that I've done. There are several of these sheets in this journal. I have decoupage, stamped, stenciled, and done a lot of mixed media on these. And that's just, you know, this whole back could be used to journal on, or you could do some of your own decoupage, or whatever floats your boat. Because once you get this journal, it's yours. That's the other half of that paper I designed. The other half of the doily. Another pocket with a really large journaling card. I've realized that not everything has to be tiny. And making really large journaling cards has become fun for me. This is a coffee filter that is tea stained and inked a little bit with some of my inks, my ink pads. This is another one of those decoupaged mixed media cardstocks. And then I also went a little hog wild with these envelopes. And they are all that mixed media as well, with stamping and decoupaging and gesso and all kinds of fun stuff. And then each one of these has a very large piece of paper that I've done. Again, the mixed media art kind, and you can journal on the back of it. And what happened here is some of my graph paper and my notebook paper bled. And that's how that color came about. So that's a really fun thing in this journal. So each one of these is just paper clipped, and you could put whatever you want in that envelope. And then the back pocket has just a simple journaling paper in it, and it's sewn on. So that's the first signature. This is signature 2. Again, I won't pull all of these out. I'll just show you real quick some of the journaling cards and things that are tucked away. Again, a coffee filter with another journaling spot. This is graph paper. This is another public domain image on my eco-dyed paper. This is another image that I put together. And this is a scanned tea stained paper that I really liked. So I scanned it so that I can use it over and over. Another journaling card, more tracing paper, more tea stained paper. This is the other part of the, or another page that I designed. Eco-dyed, Edith Holden. The other half of the eco-dyed and the other half of that digital paper. More of my tea staining. Another giant journaling card. And the back side of that digital. This is another pocket with another very large mixed media page in it. Lots of journaling space. Another fabric ruffle. This was a fun one. I took the idea of that pocket and I just folded the bottom up and then folded it into thirds. This is the Medieval Mirage paper that I spoke about earlier. And this can be journaled on. This is a scanned copy of my Tattered Angels paper that I did that I really like. So I scanned those. Another envelope with a full-size sheet of mixed media paper in it, and another tuck right there with a little journaling paper. And then this is the third signature with everything is similar in here. You know, tons and tons of space for you to journal or use as a glue book or do whatever you want in here to create. Now this is another one of those flip outs, but this one only flips out this way. You can journal here, but it's got this ginormous card in the front. And again with the Medieval Mirage, beautiful, beautiful paper. I made this tag and I shrunk up the Medieval Mirage and put that on the front. And then this is a tuck journaling card. And there's lots of room for you to tuck whatever you want in here. And another one of my digitals. I had a lot of fun making these. Very time consuming, but I had a lot of fun making them. I don't know how those that are out there that do page upon page upon page of digital design. I don't know how they do it. It's so time consuming for me. I'm probably going all about it the hard way, which is how I do most of the things I do. Another very large journaling page. And this is another one of the full-size pages. Here. Uh-oh. Lost the pocket. And that's the back of one of my digitals. And another one I did. And another envelope which will have a full-size page in it and another half-size page in that pocket, and then this pocket back here as well. So I hope you enjoyed seeing my newest journal. It's been so long since I did one. I really enjoyed the idea of being creative again with putting these together. I think I got a little carried away because it is very, very chunky. But you know what? I had a lot of fun, and it's going to be hard to let this one go. So if the person who has shown some interest in it when I was making it and I did a video with some of the things I was doing for it, I will put this on my Etsy shop for sale later today. Again, it is September 26th, and hopefully whoever falls in love whoever purchases this will fall in love with it like I have. I really enjoyed making this, and I know I'll be making another one like this again. So thank you again very much for joining me. I love you all. Happy crafting, and I hope you come back soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.